And welcome back to Control. In part 9, we are on pursuit to find Ati the janitor, the singing man. His words are magic.
The guy who doesn't actually take
he's
damage
a magic
from
man.
our service weapon.
Don't go in there. Oh, I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
But those
that
are
room causes
very
pain.
clearly energy conduits. Can't you take those out?
Those are explosive conduits, actually. Here, let's exploit the control point real quick, because just like in Dark Souls, you can heal your health just by going back to the bonfire. Anyway. You see that red wall up ahead? That red wall can only be deactivated by destroying all the enemies in the area, and maybe doing this, that, or the other thing. But clearly is marking our next priority.
Yeah, it's a DMC wall.
Heh.
Look, I know DMC is not the first or most iconic user of the enemy gates, but I always attribute it to DMC specifically because 3 uses it so much.
Yeah, it is a pretty good comparison right there. Like, obviously, it can only be cleared by taking out all the enemies in the area. Or even the classic, you know,
because the mist is undulating. That doesn't
or
have
the Ocarina
hands.
of Time. Or the Ocarina of Time. Hey, that door is shut with iron bars next to it. So much so, it actually caused Link to turn around to confirm that he just got sealed in
For mini
by
boss
an enemy
time.
trap. It's not quite like the Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon Monster House, because in the Monster House, all that happens is you get surrounded by enemies, but you do still have ways in and out.
Depending on how the monsters spawn in, you know, because monster houses.
Dun.
I still despise
Dun.
monster
Dun.
houses. They're
Dun.
better in Chocobo's
Dun.
Mysterious
Dun.
Dungeon
Dun.
than they are in pretty much any other Mysterious Dungeon game. But monster houses are still objectively one of the biggest difficulty spikes that can happen to an unsuspecting player.
It's a madhouse. Alright, now that the wall is down, go to the other side. And for God's sake, trust your map. We already got lost. That was game slowdown while I was accessing my pause menu.
It's kind of weird to have it in here because the majority of the screen is blacked out, but...
Okay, so my current mod is health recovery per element pickup, energy recovery speed. These are different. These affect completely different aspects of gameplay. I'm gonna stick to just staying alive, because I've come to the realization at this point, like, I don't like getting game overs in this game in particular, and let me tell you why. The load time in this fucking game is it sucks. It sucks. It's almost a full minute. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's pretty fucking bad. So not wanting to die, check. Maxing out my health, check. Making sure that when I damage enemies, it matters, because I can pick up the elements that they drop and heal my superlatively large health bar. That is probably missing things, because this game can be hard at times.
Cloud,
That if I die at all, I'm probably...
any more of the hotline stuff. We really don't.
Well, we gotta talk to we talked to Trench for a bit, now let's talk to the board.
Yes, we know that we're the director now. Chosen one narrative.
The game needs you. Shut up, Control. You're just fucking with me. I know I'm playing a game. You don't have to tell me it's a game inside of the game.
Remnant, the world of the dreamers. That's quite a few custodians. Or rather, it's 2 custodians, but with all with different time, all with different check-in times. Are we ever gonna meet Mr. Bill Everett?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The irony. What an ironic character we have here. It's like, well done, everybody. You did a great job. Famous last words.
Ah! Oh, goddamn, we fell into subspace again.
Who forgot to fix the
Ramona,
floor?
can we use your rollerblades?
Makes me nauseous.
That fucking probably made me jump a bit. But you should get used to that in this game, is just expect the unexpected. It's a horror-themed game.
A carousel horse.
Is
Yes,
this
of
gonna be
course.
this prancing pony?
Must seize control of the carousel. Da 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 da.
Oh, we
Now
got.
you can evade. This power is great, except don't fall in the pit.
So, does it give us an air dodge as well?
Yes, it does. You can evade at any time, and it consumes energy meter.
You have to
Jump.
climb past Cloud.
Jump. Because it looked like a wall, but it was actually a staircase. I don't know. Oh, I must have gotten crushed.
Yep.
Yes, you have to evade in order to get through the obstacles. Okay, jump. We're
Wait.
learning, aren't we? Very good. Okay, now jump across the chasm.
And jump. All right, I like that our air dodge is a bit weighty. It feels like it's a bit too floaty, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, this game is floaty as fuck, dude. Okay, try again. It's okay. You're in the astral plane. There's no such thing as death anymore.
Well, that's because death is the astral plane, but we're not supposed to know that.
Okay, now let me tell you something about these gold enemies. They are only relevant in the astral plane. The game is trying to tell me, like, okay, are you going to start seeing these in the oldest house? No, you never see gold enemies in the oldest house. These guys are just here to teach you the importance of
Evading explosions.
safety. Because because offense is the best defense? Not necessarily so. Sometimes the best answer is to just run for your goddamn life and survive.
Keep up with me now.
Whoosh. We're like Sonic the Hedgehog because we have an air dash.
Yeah. Homing attack. No, you actually don't get homing in this game, except with the boink ability. Boink. And remember, you can air dodge multiple times before you hit the ground, as long as you have energy meter.
Multiple
I think
air
this is-
dashes, nice. But you have
Dodge.
Okay. All right, so you don't actually have to chain them together there.
And also, you can use, the game hasn't told us this yet, you can use the evade ability in order to break your fall. It resets the gravity so that you won't take falling damage if you fall from an extremely high position.
I'm relatively certain it wasn't supposed to do that, but at the same point, I'm glad it does that. It's effectively the Super Mario 64 ground pound.
Right? Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, that's what the ground pound effectively does. It stops your falling momentum in order to replace it with the momentum for the ground pound.
Better use that keister to stop fall damage, meester. Why does the janitor have a portrait of himself on the wall?
Hey, Ati.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, son. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny
Will you
thing
stop
is,
being Russian if we help
I'm
you?
a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner.
So we're gonna have to take 5 left turns, right?
We need to get you working. Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Shouldn't be.
Aha. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son.
Oh, he's German, not Russian. Okay.
Assistant.
No, he's Finnish, actually.
I
He doesn't tell us he's Finnish until much later in the game, but that's why he that's the language that he keeps switching to besides English.
It's too many umlauts. Stop doing the umlauts.
Scandinavian.
Power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The seats
Yeah, you know, Ati teaches us a very important
close up.
life lesson, is that no matter how rich you are, no matter how powerful you are, no matter how much authority you have, eventually you come to depend on men just like Ati.
And the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions.
Just not with my mouth.
You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The
Go on vacation?
passport here.
What? You got your airplane tickets already purchased? You got your Uber to the airport all arranged?
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow.
All gone because it's July.
So you don't have to run with your head as your dirt.
Well, October.
The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Hey, we got clearance level 2. Thanks, Ati.
Thank you, Ati.
Remember that door we passed on the way over here? Of course you didn't. You gotta fucking find it again, because this game is not gonna let you keep track of which doors you do and do not have clearance for. It just shows you the corridors and the rooms, not necessarily
isn't it
the
this
doors
door?
in between them. I think it's that one on the right.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing
No. We have to go through another combat collection on our way back to the first entrance.
Trent, shut the hell up for a second. You are just a diversion right now. Keep the lights on. That's an Alan Wake thing.
Northmore.
Northmore is the name of a place where another altered world event had occurred.
Okay.
Step off of the elevator.
Oh, it's forklifts. They tried to kill him with a forklift. I still don't actually know where that's from.
I am just thinking of Austin Powers right now, where the dude Austin Powers 1, where he just, he's using the forklift in order to escape the facility, and the one security guard just holds his hand up and says, "No!" Drive slowly forward. Get out of the way! No!
It's a forklift. It moves at most like 5 miles an hour.
And then the fucking dude gets run over by the forklift. And in the next part, now that we have claimed another control point, we have made it to the power plant, where there's a lots to do, and you can go screw yourself. Stay tuned.
Be safe, everybody.